probably think you know me.
What's good, Logan?
After all, I've pretty much lived my whole life on camera. You've been inside my house.
Oh, you look so good at night.
You see me doing crazy shit. You know my friends, my family. You've seen me at the top, and you've definitely seen me fall. But the truth is, you don't really know me.
Way to go. Way to go.
You don't know what's inside my heart.
Look at him, y'all.
And you don't know how hard I'm prepared to work,
Let's go. Way to go.
or how far I'm prepared to go to achieve my goals.
Let's go, champ. Way to go, champ.
You have no idea what I'm capable of. But you're about to find out.
Saw sticks.
I saw a digital camera in a magazine when I was like 9, and it was $150. Can't afford that, I'm 9 years old. I went out, I mowed lawns, I snowblowed driveways, I had a birthday party so my friends would give me money. I remember one of my friends brought me $20 in pennies. It's actually him right there, you're an asshole. $20 in pennies. For some reason, I like the aesthetic of capturing something on a screen. From 10 to 18, we made videos, Jake and I. And then Vine came out and we happened to pop off on that. These stupid little 6-second videos. Hey, who would've guessed?
Good night, idiot.
Good night, idiot.
Logan's ability to storytell in such a short-form medium was super impressive.
Flipping that switch to go to YouTube, it just took off from there. He was the fastest channel to ever reach 1 million subscribers.
People were living vicariously through him, watching billions of hours of content.
I see Logan as the biggest entertainer in the world. Not a country that you can go in today without him being known.
We're talking the biggest platform in the entire world. Logan is #1 for video views.
I started on Vine, and then I became a YouTuber, and now a boxer? This is weird. And so I'm curious what I was like off camera compared to now. You know?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, there's a girl who just got dropped off in an Uber outside. She's got like 2 bags and 2 suitcases full of clothes.
My house is listed on Google Maps as the Maverick house. Hey, so this one's a little out of the ordinary. I don't know how these things get in there. I can assure you I'm not manually putting my address into Google. We'll handle it. Thank you, bro.
Yep, absolutely.
Bye. I have no idea how I'm gonna handle this. I have no idea.
You want me to get rid of him?
No, Shannon.
This house is a magnet for craziness. It's not just who knocks on the door, though.
You just showed up?
It's for what happens inside of it, too.
We're sort of like a frat house, but we're the most successful frat house in the world.
There's a chef cooking full-time. There's guys coming in, world-class boxers. Anything that you could possibly imagine as far as training, rest, recovery, scheduling to create a championship boxing team, we're doing that.
The first KSI fight, watching him train and the passion that he has for the sport, I think surprised him as much as it surprised everyone else.
For me, I'm a longtime boxing fan. The rematch is kind of the most exciting part of the whole thing.
The intensity is just higher than it's ever been. Everyone is stressed. I'm stressed. The chef is stressed. It's not the same when you wake up and it's fight camp.
Good morning, champ.
We wake up every
Let's go,
single
champ.
day
Let's go, champ.
to boxing coaches yelling at 8 in the morning. Let's go, champ. Look at him, champ. Look at him. Look at him.
It's the champ, Shannon the Cannon Briggs, 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. And guess what? Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ.
I go to sleep every night. I have nightmares about let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
By bringing in Shannon, the stakes jumped up astronomically, right? The energy changes with Shannon.
He's just a powerful, motivating energy force and a two-time heavyweight world champion that is extremely intelligent and animated.
I'm telling you, let's go, champ. It's the champ, Logan Paul. I'm working Logan like a heavyweight champion because this is a dangerous business. And I tell him that every day. Listen, you can play football, play baseball, play everything, but you can't play boxing. This is the hurt business, man. This shit is real.
Shannon's a great coach because he was a great fighter. He's been in the ring. He is that warrior. When he's screaming at you and telling you to do something,
Get up that rope.
you know it's from the point of view of, hey, I've done this before, and by the way, it works.
I stay on him again. Feed him off. That's it.
This is the only reason I'm able to work out as hard as I am. I swear to God. It's better than cryotherapy. It's better than any massages, any anti-inflammatories. This thing, the ice bath, is a miracle chamber.
You never did ice bath?
I never done ice bath, bro. I hate being cold.
It's like 38 degrees today. I mean, this is hella cliche, but this shit's all mental. I mean, it really is. If you can, like, go somewhere else for the first 90 seconds you're in here, and separate yourself from your body, like pull your soul out and extract it, you can get over it.
I think we're gonna peak right when the fight comes. Shannon calls it baking a cake. Dude's baking a cake and he wants to make sure it's cooked to perfection.
Obviously, a man's got this belt right now. If any YouTuber wants it, you can come get it. Jake Paul!
Someone tweeted me like, this guy KSI is like, Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul? Any of the Pauls, I don't care. Bring it.
I knew KSI was like a popular YouTuber. So I'm like, whoa, what's going on here?
You guys know this kid, KSI. He called me out in a boxing match.
It allowed Logan to focus all of his attention on a positive pursuit that didn't have the residue of Japan on it.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
Post-Tokyo, I had not forgiven myself yet, and I was not ready to move on. There's 3 million tweets. Logan Paul trash. Logan Paul disgusting. Logan Paul rotten hell. Without KSI calling me out, I don't know what I would have done if he hadn't given me an opportunity to fight. Like, go back to making cringy ass vlogs? Ugh.
Yo, what the? Yo, I think the fight's on.
We kind of kept on thinking about it, and I came up with the idea where Logan would fight KSI, and then I would fight Deji, his younger brother, because I think his younger brother started talking shit. So we were like, okay, this fight's happening. We need to learn how to box.
I've never boxed before last year, ever.
Within 48 hours, we were in a boxing gym.
I've been hit in the face by Logan Paul before, and like, it is not a joke at all.
A week later, I'm sparring somebody, getting punched in the face, like bleeding. But in our heads, it's like, we can't lose. Like, everybody in the world wants Jake and Logan Paul to lose.
I don't think I knew how big the KSI fight was gonna be the first time around.
It was a massive, massive thing that became the #1 bought pay-per-view event on the internet's history.
The kid can't box, but he is a dog. He is an animal, and I respect the shit out of that. Big ego, a lot of pride, refuses to go down.
The draw was a major letdown. I still think that he won the first fight.
Last year was the year of L's for me. Just taking L's to the chin over and over and over and over and over again. And the fight I had against JJ was my one chance to secure some sort of win in 2018. And it was a fucking tie. No, I'm gonna fucking kill this dude. I'm gonna rip his head off.
So this one?
The colors are whack on that.
Can you fix it?
Yeah.
Let's start with this one. Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so in about 5 minutes, we're gonna bring just you into the Dazn room so that you can do just a scrum with reporters.
These are the differences between the unified rules and California rules. This is really for your trainers, but I want you to be aware. Here's your rule book.
You guys can tell my demeanor is a little more chill than you've seen in the Logan Paul vlogs. I'm uninterested in still being a YouTuber at this point in my life. This is not a gimmick anymore. I'm not joking around. I'm a fucking professional fighter, and I'm gonna treat it like that.
Is that what made you want to turn pro? That way you can fight without the headgear and use the smaller gloves?
I mean, I just turned pro so I could fuck Logan up.
Kid's got a big mouth, like me too. Which is why I think this is such a big event. Like, both our egos are fucking huge. We both have a lot on the line. None of us want to become a meme.
Let's get ready to rumble! Here they are, first, ladies and gentlemen, Logan Maverick Paul! The Nightmare, KSI!
I think KSI is scared. I think he realizes that he's gonna lose or knows that he's gonna lose deep, deep, deep down.
Who's excited to see me knock this bitch out on November 9th?
Before I talk about you, Logan, I want to talk about Jake. Let's talk about Jake real quick.
You do want to talk about my brother, the guy you're not fighting? Go fall in love, my guy, do something fun. Because your life is gonna suck.
The truth is, Logan doesn't like KSI.
Where we were the ones, we knew we were going to get loads of shit from all the other promoters. We'd already come on and say it's a joke. What is Eddie Hearn doing? He's embarrassing, you know, etc., etc. But they'll also be watching on November 9 going, fuck, like I did the first time around.
I got told about the first fight, and I almost wanted it to be a poor fight. And it was a really good fight. When I was asked to be involved in the rematch, I wasn't going to let it pass. I knew it would come with criticism.
They can criticise you and the event as much as you want. You're still walking out in front of 20,000 people at the Staples Centre to fight another man, like, with no protection.
I said, we need to lose the head guards. And you got to use 10-ounce gloves.
I did.
The little ones, you know, the ones that really crack.
Someone will end up face down here and KO'd. And quite honestly, that's what I want.
Now, it's a proper fight. Now, someone will get knocked out.
Quite honestly, somebody's getting knocked out. And quite honestly, that's what I want.
That's right. It'll be me and Eddie Hearn going at it. Silk lining, that's gonna be the new thing, man. So I'm gonna do that for you. You're gonna be the first guy to wear it.
A silk lining?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm fancy. Yeah. This shouldn't be allowed. I swear to God, this should not be allowed. Last year, we fought with 12-ounce gloves. And I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but 2 ounces is gonna make a lifetime of a difference.
Logan's punches in the first fight, if they were 10-ounce gloves, would have knocked him out.
Oh my God. These are legal to...
Hell yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. That's the same thing that Triple G uses. That's the same one that, like, all those guys that use 10s.
I feel like I'm holding a gun in my hand. My hands are really quick. And so if we're practicing in 18-ounce gloves and I'm looking fast then, and then we move to 10-ounce gloves for the fight, I mean, you do the math.
Yeah! Go through it, turn, give that twist and turn. And you're in front of millions. You gotta be cooked right. We gotta do this right. Yeah! Go through, champ.
I'm not even considering the effects of a loss. I can't fathom it. I think the loser of this fight will suffer an immense and perpetual amount of embarrassment. I'm an extreme person. Boxing is an extreme sport.
Look out, oh, look out.
And every time you step in that ring, you are risking your life. Part of me sort of likes that.
That's my guy.
Because it makes me push myself to a level where most humans will never dare to go.
Hard jabs, hard jabs, hard jabs. Every time you look up, crunch, jab in your face, bust in your jaw, bust in your eye, bust in your nose. Guess what? They come nuclear.
I would never in a million years want to get in the ring with the current fighter, Logan Paul. I am scared for KSI.
There will be a knockout.
Come on, that's the race.
It's not going 6 rounds. This isn't some YouTube bullshit.
I'm ready for this. This is the only thing in my life that matters. I'm gonna knock out KSI. And it's gonna be sick. What kind of man likes to
beat up a man trying to beat up him. Who enjoys that? I fucking do. I like that. Next question.